we're talking ages ago.
Yeah. So anyway, we are going into game 2 of this best of 5 on the Antec Attack number 19 final. I had to think there for a second. It is between EmpireKas and EmpireHappy. EmpireKas is in the top right position as the blue Terran, and EmpireHappy is the yellow Terran in the top left. It is a TvT. It's a best of 5. Game 1 was amazing. It was quite long, but it was amazing. I'm SC2 England, and that strange voice you just heard was Pewee. Say hi, Pewee. He's my co-caster.
Hello. Or if of course they're looking for my stream and not the VODs, who's that person talking in the background for you?
Yeah, true.
Because they can see my webcam.
That's true. That must be really confusing for everyone. Do you know what else is confusing, Pewee? Which I don't think you've noticed yet.
The colours have changed on the players?
Yeah, they've changed.
Yes! I had figured that out. I've already sorted that.
Have you already sorted that?
I have.
Well, that's
it helps
just,
more.
That's just showing off now, Pewee. Auto-changing it. So, yeah, Shakura's Plateau. With any luck...
Oh, we got gas already from Kas.
That's a really early gas.
And we got a proxy Rex from Happy. Oh no, this is not going to turn out well for Kas, in my opinion.
This is going to turn out awfully. Awfully. And Happy's already taken game 1.
Yeah. Okay, there's the racks now for Kas.
But it's a that's a long way behind.
Yeah. But there's only one, so...
It's not quite an all-in.
No, not at all. But it's just going to freak him out a little bit. And we actually have a gas from Happy as well, so maybe he's going to add on a tech lab.
He's sending out another SCV. He's sending his SCV out there.
I think that could be the scout to make Kas feel like he's doing it. But then again, Kas hasn't scouted. But then again, Kas did scout quite late in comparison to Happy last game. Tech lab. Ooh.
Is he going to go for a Reaper?
Oh, and that the SCV that built the bunker, the barracks originally, has gone up. So what's Happy going to do with this extra SCV?
I reckon he's going to build a bunker. But that won't do anything because Kas is going for command center first, or early command center like he's done in every other game ever.
He has, but Happy must know that Kas doesn't like scouting fast.
This is going to be close. He's actually getting a Marauder out.
Yeah, that's what I was expecting. He has more range, and of course Kas sees it, so he's like, "Oh shit!" I know they're just like lolling at each other, and he has 2 SCVs as well to buffer a little bit. Or maybe
so now
build.
this is going to be fun, and now we've got a bunker coming down here for Kas. The SCVs are just going for it. The SCVs don't come back. SCVs come back. This is an unhappy Marauder who's like, "No, I told you to stay here. You're my human shield." There is 2 Marines out now, however, though, for Kas.
And of course, the SCVs are faster than the Marauders, so...
Until, of course, concussive shell finishes in 6 seconds.
That is actually a big deal. But the bunker might finish, and...
He snipes the SCV just before it finishes, and that was really, really close, but the other SCVs do manage to finish it off. And this is getting pretty crazy now. And actually, interestingly, Happy hasn't built anything else. He's just building a factory behind this rather than a command center. Yes,
and I don't even... well, I've never seen this in a TvT because obviously I'm not a Terran. So I don't know what to expect, but it looks like Kas will do a Hellion drop, maybe?
Well, it looks like Kas is trying to get Hellion through. Does manage to succeed in that, and there's
actually gets a Marauder kill as well, so it's paid for itself.
But he's going to wall it off. Happy's walling off his base, so that isn't going to be able to do anything.
Well, it's going to be able to kill the SCVs.
That is true.
They're lining up as well. So
they're lining up. That is like really unfortunate positioning. But the Hellion only has 20 HP left. Meanwhile, we've got the starport out, and it's producing a medevac now. This is just crazy. The barracks is now flying back. There is a Reaper out though now.
Did you miss that? The Hellion run out of the base just in time and went straight down, whereas the Marauder just got into the base. It's like, what the hell's the Hellion? Because it was literally like right for that. But we actually have a Reaper as well going into the
I know,
net.
that's what I was watching, and there is a Hellion there though.
Did you know a Reaper actually kills a Hellion one-on-one?
I did.
It's weird. You just wouldn't expect it. Like this, it's a car, be it like a guy in a suit.
It's not really a car, it's more like a quad bike.
That's true, actually. And we have a little drop coming in now, and like there's only one Hellion, But there is a Viking, which is quite nice. But the Viking obviously is not going to be able to do anything against the ground units. Really, it can land, but like I wouldn't like that. But we've got one Hellion in the base, and the Marauders in the natural, so it can do a lot of damage.
And it's all going to get unloaded before it's seen, and now it's 2 Hellions versus 2 Hellions and 4 Marines.
Yes.
Which
And if the Marines take damage first, that's much better because they can be healed. And he actually just lands the Viking to do more damage. But he should be repairing.
He's not repairing it, the Viking. The Viking's taking so much damage. There we go. It's getting repaired now. It's all good. It's all fine. But meanwhile, there's a lot of SCVs being killed here by Kas. He does get lift, but then the Viking's like, no, you shall not get away. And if we take a look at the worker killed, that was 13 workers killed there by Kas.
That was really good. And he looks like Happy will get the medevac as well, which is really good. And then, of course, these 2 Hellions are just like... Oh, he lands... What? Oh my god.
And now Kas does get to save them.
He's gonna get the... Oh no.
If the medevac survives, it'll be like hero medevac with the 2 HP.
I can't actually believe that. He missed the opportunity to take out the medevac by landing the Viking because he wanted to get the Hellions, and then as he lands, he picks up the Hellions and runs away.
Oh, it just reminded me of that video. There's this video. It's a GIF of this command center and like about 30 Vikings. And like literally, and it just like lands, and all the Vikings land, and then the command center lifts, and it just goes on and on and on.
It's like drop micro to try and stop it dying.
It's like, why don't you just land half of the Vikings? Like that would solve your problem.
But yeah, it seems like Kas is very far ahead. He's got a command center over his opponent and nearly double the harvester count, which is a big difference. And he's got 2 Vikings of his own. So this Viking's like, well, I'm
Happy's
beat.
now in a nasty spot, and he's going to go for a drop, but there's Vikings there. There's Vikings coming. Oh my god, the Vikings for Kas, if they pick off the medevac, that would be terrible. And there's only a couple of Marines there as well, so this drop's going to have problems getting up, basically.
First tank finishes, 35 seconds left on Siege.
For Kas, that is.
Yes.
For anyone wondering.
Happy's playing this actually. He took out the Hellion at the watchtower, so his drops weren't, his medevacs weren't spotted, but he's unloaded in the center. And the natural is undefended, really, but the Siege tech will finish in 8 seconds for Kas.
If he can get that Siege tech up in time and get a good siege, he should be okay, but he needs the siege. Siege! There we go, so there's the siege. Now Kas is going to be a lot happier. Some big shells go off, and this is not fun times.
Nope. And of course there are still Vikings here, so they're able to take out the medevacs as well as all the ground units. Good game.
There's the GG. So we go into game 3.
We do.